Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. In affiliation with TFM's Cash for Kids Summer Challenge, we are proud to present the 301st Annual BTASC Interpretive Swim Competition. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at our competitors. Plunging into the depths like a predatory bird, we have Darcy. Imagine that you are a rabbit or other harmless woodland mammal. Imagine the terror as Darcy descends upon you as the swooping eagle before rising triumphantly back to the surface of the water and swirling through the skies in celebration. Darcy lived only on what she was able to hunt in preparation for this role, and it shows. You can almost hear the caw. Daisy charging through with the unicorn's headbutt. As simple and direct as a headbutt, yet with the technicolor flamboyance of a unicorn, this really is a sight to behold. For anyone that has ever seen a unicorn, I'm certain this brings back fond memories. A little bit of purple flourish either side of the horn there. This stroke really is all about the aesthetic. Plop! With all the agility of a monkey in a swimming pool here, we have Billy and the hyperactive orangutan. You can see that there's no logic here, no thought, just primal emotion. This orangutan has gone ape, and he doesn't care who knows it. Spinning, flipping, I believe that was a momentary arabesque. Very nice. Gracie here with the penguin slap, and I think we can all agree that the slap components come in quite early there, transforming very smoothly into the more comfortable penguin-like motion we're watching now. Gracie was apparently unable to secure a trip to the Antarctic to study penguins firsthand, so she rented a tuxedo, which I think we can all agree has served her just as well. The one-legged octopus here. Octopuses are actually capable of regenerating their limbs, making a one-legged octopus a scientific impossibility, but Joel has flown in the face of that here by bringing it to life right before our eyes. He's drawing a tremendous amount of power from that one leg, but there's also a hint of melancholy at what has been lost. A nuanced performance. What we're looking at here is the three-legged elephant by Anna. There's a real economy of movement to this stroke that deserves proper credit. Try to remember that Anna is a human, but her meagre limbs are in this case evoking the elephant's ear and trunk, as well as serving to represent the three legs mentioned previously. Very nicely done. I believe it was the father of robotics, George Devol, who said, "Never put a robot in a swimming pool." So it is in the spirit of defying expectations that we see Isabel here with robot hat. You can see there that she's doing an admirable job of representing the mechanical here, to the extent that there are rumours she built a robotic clone to perform the stroke in her place. Ollie with the drunken waiter here, and we can see him immediately true to form, dropping his bottle and swimming straight past. Yes, he does seem to have lost it. My understanding is that his coach, James Trethowan, is a long-term alcoholic, and the student seems to have surpassed the master in this case. Just don't vomit in the pool. The flying wombat is a delicate balance to strike, but I think Emily has done a wonderful job here. In nature, of course, the only time that a wombat flies is when it is fired from a catapult, and we're really seeing that cautious motion in the front paws, the hesitation, and ultimately the exaltation of sailing through the air, or water in this case. Here we have Finley and Chimpanzee Rage, a pure distillation of raw animal aggression. You can see that he's chosen to utilise the traditional crewmont of this movement, a pair of bananas, and having lost sight of the second banana, his frustration is palpable. Teeth bared, he's really connecting with his inner chimp. Disregard my earlier remarks about not vomiting in the pool as Evan crashes in with Goblin Vomit. Say what you like about the new wave of punk rock swimmers, but there is a kineticism here that is very exciting and for some represents the future of the long tradition of made-up swimming strokes. You can see there's just no respect for the water there whatsoever. He has vomited all over it. You may be aware that all snakes can swim, but not all snakes can surf. Here with the surfing snake, we see Ellie performing a stunningly graceful aquatic ballet that she perfected after spending 7 months living amongst anacondas in the Amazon. Notice the streamlined motion of the arms and legs. Using a float instead of a surfboard adds a touch of whimsy that I think we can all appreciate. Ah yes, this is something quite special. Imogen here with the Princess Lollipop Fairy Forest. And I don't think I'm out of line to draw comparisons to Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf in terms of the story being told here. A child lost in the woods, evading the danger, and ultimately coming out the victor. And in this case, one presumes, also with a lollipop. Emily supplying a much-needed dose of porcine poshness here with The Fancy Pig, an elegant stroke that conjures up images of Wall Street bankers and Carvery dinners alike. Pay close attention to the right trotter there. It really is all about that right trotter for propulsion. Supposedly Emily prepared for this performance by eating a sausage roll, but do remember that you shouldn't eat before entering the pool, unless you're a professional. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee, as Anya the Archangel delivers the end of the world. Goodness me, this truly is spectacular. I'm at a loss for words to describe the artistry, the expressiveness, the sheer je ne sais quoi. I think perhaps it's best to be silent and allow the beauty of Anya's swimming to speak for itself. Yet another successful year at the BTASC Interpretive Swim Competition. And thank you once again to TFM's Cash for Kids Summer Challenge for bringing the sunshine to the swimming pool. Until next year, we bid you adieu.